Hello, this is Ankit Reddy. Oh, hello, this is Ankit Reddy. Welcome to the .NET course from educators.com, world's best online training tutorial for the leading technologies. Today, let's discuss about why Windows Forms. Usually, we will create multiple types of applications by using Visual Studio .NET. Windows applications is one of the type of applications by using Visual Studio. Windows applications. Another name for Windows applications are standalone applications. In reality, we'll be having more requirement for web applications. Web application in the sense the application which can be accessible via web. Web in the sense internet. If you have a web browser with internet connection, you can access any kind of web applications from it. But Windows applications are different compared to web applications. You no need to require a web browser to access Windows application. Whereas you should install this application in your computer. It may be a like computer or personal computer or laptop or mobile, whatever device it is. So Windows applications can be run standalone, which means that sometimes we may require some applications like it will be working on your machine without having internet access also. The best examples are like Microsoft Word or Excel, a PowerPoint presentation or a notepad, whatever it is. So still there is a less requirement for Windows application, but we need Windows applications to create this kind of applications. Now let us see a structure of a C# program with Hello World C# program. How a C# program look like? Before we study the basic building blocks of the C# programming language, let us start with a structure of a C# program so that we can take it as a reference in the upcoming programs. So whenever we create a simple program or a basic program, these are the things that will contain any of the your C# program. Namespace declaration, a class, a main method, statements. So let me write a simple C# programming structure. For that, I need to open Visual Studio. I'll let you know that how to open a Visual Studio. So I have Visual Studio 2012. Just by double clicking, you can open that Visual Studio. Just clicking on that, let it open. I installed Visual Studio Ultimate 2012. So how to create a project? Go to File, select New, then click on Project. Let it load. It will be taking a little time. Behind the scenes, it will be creating what and all requirement for our project. Yes, choose that left side Windows, then choose that oh, console application. So let it create the project with the name console application 1. Yes, we have got, see, without writing any single letter, we have got 16 lines of code by Visual Studio. So for our example, we don't require these many systems namespaces. You can delete it, and we require these many lines. I'll explain you each line what and all it is. Before that, let me type something. Console dot line hello world and console dot wiki. So this is a simple structure of a C# program. Whatever the program you have taken, these many lines will be common. A system namespace, a console application, a class name, and main method. Here, I wanted to show you this. Namespace declaration, a class, a main method, statements. Let me go back to Visual Studio. Now, when this code is get compiled and executed, it will produce the output as this hello world. Let us compile it. How do we compile? Go to build and click on build solution. This is called compilation. You can see build is succeeded at the bottom of the page. How do we execute? Click on the start button, what you are seeing here. Otherwise, from your keyboard also you can press F5 key. If I press F5 from my keyboard, you cannot see. So I will be most of the time utilizing the resources available on the screen. So I'm clicking on start button here. Here you can see the hello world. To make increase this font size here, you can see the output like this. Let us look at the various parts of the given program. What and all are these lines called? What does that mean? The first line of the program, using system. The using keyword is used to include the system namespace in the program. Remember that system namespace is the basic namespace for all the remaining namespaces or collections, whatever it is. A program generally has multiple using statements. We have deleted just now because we don't require that many namespaces to print this hello world statement. Let me write this using namespace. So the namespace is here system we used. System is the basic namespace for all the remaining namespaces or classes. The first and foremost namespace is in C# programming system. A program may have multiple using statements as well. The next line has namespace declaration. This one. So this one is what means the project what we have created, that's the name. So this is created by our own. We have given this name, but we have not given this name. Computer has taken the help of Visual Studio. This is created by ourselves. This is our choice. So user created namespace. Hope you remember that namespace definition. Please watch my previous videos if you are not sure. Namespace is a collection of classes to avoid naming ambiguities. Is a collection of classes to avoid naming ambiguity. So sometimes we'll be having same class names. So to avoid that class names, we'll be giving a set of class names a namespace. So another set of class names will be having same name, but for that set of class names, we'll be giving another namespace. By this, we'll be avoiding naming collisions. The next line has a class declaration. The class has a program name. So again, if you want, you can change this class name, but you cannot change the keywords. Please do not attempt to change the keywords which you are seeing in a blue color here. These are called keywords, and the class name is having another color. This color is similar or same for all the classes. Even this is a class. When you mouse over there, you can see that class system.console. You just mouse over there, and this as well a class. We mentioned here only, so you're not getting that until this one tooltip. Here we are getting because we are not aware that what is but we only seeing directly here a class, so we cannot get that tooltip. So the next line called this one, class a program. The class program contains the data and method definitions that our program uses. Again, class is a collection of methods. We have discussed this in the previous video sessions also. Class is a collection of methods. Our class program may have methods. So main method is another method. If you need your method, again you can have public void my own method. You can go ahead like this. So a class is a collection of methods. This is one method, and this is another method. I just deleted that, it is not required. So methods define behavior of the class. What class will do and how it will behave. Methods will be declaring that. Methods define the behavior of the class. However, this program class has only one main method as of now. Remember that whatever the main method, now this next line is this one, main method. The next line defines the main method, which is the entry point for all C# programs. Whatever you take C# program, especially this console applications, the main entry point is a main method for all the C# programs. Main method states that the class does when executed. And another important point is there with C# structure. Sometimes we wanted to put some comments. Comments will not be executed by C# compiler. Remember that. So how do we write is, we can write like this. Writeline method will display statements on console. Console means what? The one we have seen here. This is the called console. And sometimes we may get multiple comments. How do we do that? If we are getting an requirement to have multiple options, multiple comment lines, it will go like this. Like this. So this is single line comments, this is multi-line comments. So let me write again. Single line comments, this is multi-line comments in C#. Like this, we will be having comments. So writeline is a method of the console class defined in the system namespace. See here, system.console. So the system is called namespace. Like this class is available under system namespace. Remember that. Writeline is a method of the console class defined in the system namespace. This statement causes the message hello world to be displayed on the screen. The last line, read key, is there. Is for the Visual Studio.NET users. This makes the program wait for a key press and it prevents the screen from running and closing quickly when the program is launched from Visual Studio.NET. Let us see. Just now I said, right? If you keep like this 2 slashes, C#.NET compiler will ignore the lines. So I don't want to use this line, so that you can keep like this. This is called single line comments. Now again I'm building this application and let me start it. See this. We have got output and when we haven't seen this hello world. In order to see this output, so in order to make your program wait for a key press and it prevents the screen from running and closing quickly, we'll use read key. Then build again, start it. Now you can see the output. That's why we will be using read key. Hope you understand why we use Windows Forms. to make applications that available within the computer without having internet access, and it will be running on its own, like Microsoft Windows Word and Excel sheets, spread, PowerPoint presentation, Notepad, calculator, and so many things are there that will be running independently. Remember that some other points with C Sharp. C Sharp is case sensitive. Is it case sensitive? Meaning that you cannot use this void as in different case. It is written in small case letter, right? Let us see by using this capital case. Immediately we are getting error. The type or namespace void could not be found. It means this void is a different for C Sharp.net. We should use however it is defined. That's why we cannot change that. Even that, not only this keyword, you cannot change this also. If I give capital letter E, immediately we are getting compile time error. This is C Sharp is case sensitive, and all the statements in C Sharp ends with semicolon. This one, you can see this. This is a statement, but this is not the statement. This is an expression. So this is only a statement. So while writing the program, you can understand that what is the difference, where to keep semicolon and where to not keep semicolon. Remember that the program execution starts at the main method. If you execute this, compiler will come here first, then it will execute, or if you have any other methods that will be called from this main method. So this is how we wanted to explain in how why Windows Forms and C# structure. Hope you understand. So let us conclude this with this why Windows Forms and Hello World C# program. Thank you for watching.